Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Where we are... have we been everywhere? I think so. Alright, to the detention center to give Trucy... Oh. What? Okay. Here. No. Do I need to examine anything? Look, there's Trucy front and center. I thought that was the man and his dog, but you know. The show actually starts the day after tomorrow, huh? Probably not anymore. I don't know if you've noticed, but you see that man in front of the poster? He's been sitting there a long time looking at it. Yeah, I noticed, and sometimes he kind of stretches his hand towards it a little bit. Oh, I bet he's one of Trucy's fans. You think he's gonna try to make off with it? Who knows? Oh, look! I guess we don't have to worry. Ha 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 ha. Every time the man reaches for it, the dog growls and pulls at his pant leg. Yeah, it kind of begs the question, who's the master and who's the pet? Alright. What an odd building. The name Penrose Theater comes from the Penrose Triangle, an impossible object. It's called an impossible object because it only exists as an optical illusion. An optical illusion? Uh-huh, just like how that cube on the front of the building isn't really a cube at all. It isn't? It sure looks like a cube to me. It's just the way it's shaped. The dark and light parts make it look like it's jutting outward towards us, but it really isn't. Oh, what? It isn't? Come on, let's take a look at it from over there. Okay? What? You're right. That's so weird. Now do you get it? I think so. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, definitely when you're on a 2D plane, it kind of loses the effect a little bit. What are all these weird objects anyway? Are they supposed to be modern art? Like that clock. Is it just me or are the hands moving awfully fast? Hi, caramba, what kind of clock doesn't show the proper time? Is that part of what makes it art? Who knows? Hey, take a look at that man in front of the clock. He's trying real hard to set his watch to it. Hey, mister! Unless that man was never on time for anything. Okay, I feel like I looked at everything I can here. Into the dressing room. Haven't gone back to the agency. Okay. Okay. Something happened. I swear we've been here. Yeah, because we came here to get the... What was that, notebook? Yeah, Trucy's notebook. But all that's left to check out is that understage passage. We'll have to try again to get one of the staff members to unlock the door. Ah, that's right. Okay. Someone just came into the dressing room. Oh, it's you people again. You came back. Huh? I thought so. I saw you, you know. Oh, it's you, the bunny assistant from the show, right? What? Oh, yes, that's right. My name is Bonnie DeFame. Remember her talking to us earlier. Army magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today. What do you mean by that exactly? Oh, nothing. Now if you excuse me. Yeah. She said some pretty strange things then. I saw you take it. The notebook. You took something from our dressing room. Oh, Bonnie, the teleportation trick you did was amazing. Fantastisch. What? Oh, thank you. But what you did, stealing is... What other kinds of magic tricks can you do? Me? Oh, well, how about this? That was pretty good. Splendido! Athena, I think Bonnie's trying to say something to us. She is. Oh, thank you, Mr. Thief. Can I get a better name than that? Thief? I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take things from our dressing room. Huh? So it's true what they say. Thieves really do return to the scene of the crime, don't they? Thieves? I thought it was just arsonists in real life. Guess that means she really saw us, huh? I bet this looks pretty bad. If you return what you stole right now, I won't call the police. Oh boy. You've got it all wrong. We're Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring the notebook to her. Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm sorry I called you thieves. You really thought we were thieves. Why were you still doing magic tricks for us? I can't help it. Whenever anybody asks, I just can't bring myself to refuse. That means she's a real people person, or that she aims to please a little too hard. I'm gonna assume the second one. In that case, can you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick? Well, I don't know if I should. Ooh. Uh-oh. If I keep up the pressure, she just might tell us. I've been dying to know. Leave the poor girl alone. Are you investigating the case? Yes, that's right. I'm Trucy's biggest fan. I just love her to bits. Ow. I don't know about that. I'd do anything to help her. We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Oh. Okay. Tell me about yourself. You're a magician, right, Bonnie? That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick right here. Where'd the bunny go? Looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now. Bet she messed up. You said you're a big fan of Trucy's, right? Oh, yes. I look up to her more than anyone else in the whole world. What about her makes you respect her so much? Yeah, she's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, but she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face. In spite of all that talent, she still works harder than anybody I know. You couldn't ask for more out of a magician. Alright. That tracks. I'm sensing a shift into hyper fangirl drive. I love the unique way she does her tricks and how she charms the audience. I especially love her magic panties trick, which is both cute and comical. The first time I saw her do that trick, I was so impressed and moved. I've lost count to something. Okay. And that's why I think Trucy is top class, a real first-rate magician. I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now. Oh, was I talking too much? I'm sorry. No, it's fine. I'd better be careful about when and how I ask her about Trucy. Anyway, that's why I'll do anything. Anything at all to help Trucy. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you just have to prove her innocent. Don't worry, I plan to do just that. I wish Trucy could see that she has people like Bonnie in her corner rooting for her. Does she? You were in the magic show, right? That's right. I take it you saw my teleportation trick. Yes, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye. I admit it was pretty amazing. I have no idea how you transported yourself over such a distance in just a split second. It must have been fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks so cool. It's like a superpower or something. Yeah, my trick is turning some heads in the magic world right now. They're calling it new miraculous magic. Some even say it's the real deal. Real magic, huh? I know there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real. I just have to figure that trick out. I want to do it myself. Oh, you'll never figure it out. I always perform it perfectly. Ah? This feeling. Looks to me like Bonnie is hiding something. Uh-huh. You'll never figure it out. Always. Listen again. I don't really see anything move. Listen again. Shouldn't have moved. Alright. Watch her other hand. Where am I missing? Like, I would have thought it would have been on... Ah, there it is. Gotcha. That's where I assumed it would be. Did I really miss it the second time? Bonnie, when you said perform it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your hat a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time? Oh, of course, I definitely got that part right. Wait, what do you mean, that part? Oops. Wait a minute, are you saying that you picked the wrong career? It wasn't because Trucy was the one who switched the swords. Messed up Trucy's escape. How could she? But it can't be the other two. You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly, but what about Trucy's escape trick right after that? Did you make some kind of mistake during that? Well. Well, did you? You see, did you or didn't you? Eep. I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. Sorry I lied. Whew. Like I pulled off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her. You just yelled at her. And now she's sad. Alright, tell me what you got. So you made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. Yes, I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see. But I made a huge goof. So, did Trucy explain to you how the escape trick works? Yes, she knew we'd need to know for our investigation, so she shared the secret. Let's see. After Trucy escaped from the coffin down into the understage passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop up on stage through a trap door. Okay, so what's for her to mess up? That's where I was so confused. I was operating Mr. Hat at the time. I flopped up where I was supposed to have him stand. Oh, I wish I could see that again. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin, but I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident. I wonder if that's why he got torn. That matches up with what we saw during the show. Huh, but then doesn't that mean Trucy would have ended up popping up on the side opposite Mr. Hat? Yes, she would have, if she hadn't done some quick thinking on her feet. She managed to pop up on the right-hand side of the coffin for me, so the audience never even knew a mistake had been made. Way to go, Trucy! But my mistake caused her so much trouble. I think I'd better ask Trucy about this later, too. Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the understage passage. Would that be alright? Oh, yes, by all means. Anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you. Hey, there you are. You got a minute? Oh, Mr. Rittens, of course. Not you, Bunny, the lawyers. They're the ones I want to see. You have business with us? I hear you two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yes, that's right. This is for you then. Hang loose, baby. A contract between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party. Oh, I don't like where this is going. If, through the fault of the second party, the show must be canceled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first part. That just made him more suspicious. $3 million. Yeah, that's more like it. The shock reaction, that dopey expression. You'd make a great comedian. Really? You know, I'll put you on my show. We'll get one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head. Wait a minute. Is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows? You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourselves. You're the lawyers, after all. You should know one when you see one, right? He's right. Why wouldn't she have a lawyer look over this contract? It's all signed and everything. You better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes me in full. Are you kidding me? The rating agency doesn't have that kind of money. I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. You see it now. Craziest catch. Legend of the seasick lawyers. But fishing on the high seas? No thanks. I can't even swim. Objection! What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this? Hey now. Nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. I feel like in a normal world that wouldn't hold up in court, but whatever. It's got her signature on it, see? Punch him. My boys have got to see the stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post. I'm getting responses already. It's gonna go viral. No, how could he? Bye-bye, reputation. Contract added to the court record. Well, so now we have motive. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I'm gonna drive Troop Grimari and everybody associated with it into the ground. Serves you right for getting involved with the Grimaris. What's this grudge you have against the Grimaris anyway? Nah, what are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, chump. Champ. Come on, Bonnie. We have more filming to do. Wait, what? Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the understage passage for you later. Later, lawyers. Hang loose, baby. Why would Trucy sign a contract like this? And why did all of this have to happen when Mr. Wright isn't here? We'll have to come back for the understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story. Good thinking. We can't let you hit the high seas just yet. There must be something we can do. Can't let the ratings Raja get his way. Anything? Well, we already know what to do. Detention center. April 27th, detention center. Come on. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Wow, you made my handcuffs disappear. How did you do that? She's doing magic tricks for the guard? Now, should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard? Can you do that? Oh, yes, please. This is so exciting. We should probably stop her before there's another incident. Trucy! Hi, Polly. Hi, Athena. We, have some more questions for you. Judging by the looks on your faces, it must be something big. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky. Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for, too. Trucy, do you remember this contract? Yes, I signed it before I went on stage. What about this liability for compensation article here? Liability for compensation? What are you talking about? Let me see that. What? The $3 million? Just as I suspected, she didn't know about that part. I've never seen this article. And I read the whole contract from top to bottom. Yeah, I didn't think you'd miss such a big thing. There's your signature, so what's going on? Maybe there was some kind of trick involved. You know, like where I signed it. In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot. I'm willing to bet that the ratings Raja is the one behind it. Yeah, that makes sense. Bonnie told us about the mistake she made on stage. Oh, you mean where Mr. Hat had been placed? Even I was at a loss about what to do for a second there. So how did you fix the problem? Well, I was down in the understage passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell you. After I escaped from the coffin and went down to the understage passage, I got a signal from Bonnie saying she'd made a mistake with Mr. Hat's positioning. No joke, I was freaking out. After all, I had to be back up on stage in a few short minutes. Magical girl Phoenix Wright was faced with an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Phoenix and Grimari Land? And? Then what happened? Athena's totally hooked. I was supposed to get back up to the stage through trapdoor number 1 on the left. Using a platform that can be raised and lowered called a stage lift. There's a stage lift ready and waiting in the lowered position under trapdoor 1. But Mr. Hat had been placed on the right, above trapdoor number 2 by mistake. There's already another stage lift under trapdoor 2, but it was in the raised position since we hadn't planned on using it. Okay, so how did you get back up onto the stage? Why, through brute strength. She swapped them. I couldn't lower stage lift 2 by myself, so I pushed it back and out of the way. Then I moved the lowered stage lift number 1 into the place under trapdoor number 2. I'm thinking it's going to be important that there is no lift under trapdoor 1. God, this thing is heavy. I wish I could have moved it with magic. Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers. I can see why it's called the Abyss. I never knew it could take so much out of you. That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes. Wow, I learned so much just now. Trucy, have you told anybody else about all this? Nope, nobody. Sounds like some critical information. I'd better make a note of it. Trucy's statement added to the court record. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Okay. Oh, I have your notebook. Here you go, Trucy. Here's your notebook back. Oh, great. Thank you very much. So what's written in there anyway? Looks like it's full of secrets or something. That's because it is. It was originally my granddaddy Magnifique Grimari's notebook. He used it like a diary and as a place to jot down ideas for new magic tricks. Some of which only members of Troupe Grimari have ever laid eyes on. Wow. This notebook is a really big deal then. Yes, that's why it's always kept under lock and key. I bet a magician would do just about anything to get their hands on that notebook. And we found it mixed in with Mr. Reyes's belongings. Could he really have been trying to steal it? The Troupe Grimari creed is also written inside. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That creed was passed down to me from my daddy as his daddy passed it down to him. True that Trucy always keeps a smile on her face. I guess it's due in part to her family creed. Grimari notebook updated. Okay. Trucy, I want to talk to you about where we found this notebook. Oh. Where the notebook was found. We found this notebook mixed in with Mr. Reyes's belongings. What? You think he might have been trying to steal it? No way, I can't believe it. The great Mr. Reyes would never do any such thing. Would it be so far-fetched if he was after Troupe Grimari's secret tricks? Makes for a pretty compelling motive to take the notebook. In any case, we'd better focus on doing something about this contract for now. Trucy signed it in her dressing room, right? We better do a little more investigating there. I'm so sorry to put the two of you through all of this. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. If you need me to, I'm willing to take drastic measures. With my magic. You're not planning on pulling some magical money out of there, are you? No, my magic panties are much better at making things disappear than appear. Do I want to know what she's planning to make disappear? Apollo, we have to do something, anything to fix this. I agree, let's check out the dressing room again for starters. Okay, and we should finally check out the understage passage too. The abyss? Then you have to go through the backstage area. Be careful down there. Alright, we'll check that out in the next episode. I feel like I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what's going on, but I still am not entirely sure who is actually responsible. Like, who is directly responsible. I feel like there's probably more than one actor at play, but who is the mastermind here? As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.